Okay, fine. So, oh, fine. So we have seen this, that. Okay, fine. So now we will see another topic which is known as identifier. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happen in identifier? Identifier is, for example, a human being is there, his or her name will be there to identify, or if a student is there, his or her student roll number will be there through which I can identify him particularly, isn't it? Same
Yeah.
way, in case of a programming also, we have a identifier. We give some variable name, okay,
Yeah.
which is making distinguished from others. So here what happened, x equal to 2 I'm making. So capital X is what? My identifier. No matter how many times I'll call and I'll print capital X, this 2 value will be only printed out. Okay. So
Yeah.
2 is my value. Capital X is my identifier as a variable name over here. Same
Yeah.
way, as in function, def is my keyword. Whenever I'm creating a function, I have to write this keyword. And the function one is my what? Function name, which is a identifier. Okay. So if I'm
Yeah.
not writing anything inside my function, I can write a pass keyword, which it won't give any error. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have written a class. Okay, another topic is class. So we'll see in the coming classes. So class, and the test is what? My class name. So here in this case, test is an identifier, okay, of a class name. So whenever I'll call test, this particular class will only be called. Okay. No.
Yeah.
So the identifier can be a variable name, method name, and class name.
Yeah.
Identifier are required. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can write it down that identifier can be a variable name, okay, a method name, and a class name.
Okay. Uh,
Done. And as
this
well
one.
as you can write this also, this code x equal to 2, where capital X is an identifier. This function you write where function 1 is what? Function name, which is an identifier. Okay. Test you can write test is a class name in which test is a identifier.
Name. Okay. And identify using name. Investment function. One. Pass. Okay.
Now, there is a rule and regulation for an identifier. Identifier can start from any characters alphabet only, or it can start with a underscore. A symbol can be used. Leaving this two, you cannot start any identifier with a digit. In between, you can have a digit, or at the end, you can have a digit as a variable name, but you cannot start in the beginning. Okay.
Okay.
And there's a one privilege has been given to a symbol which is an underscore. Underscore, a special symbol can be used. You cannot have a dollar sign or exclamation sign. Those things cannot, or hashtag cannot be used as an identifier. Okay.
Okay.
Or a predefined keywords, for example def I am using for function name, so I
Yeah.
cannot use it for my identifier or for defining a variable name or function name or a class name. Okay.
Yeah.
Now there are different types or define of identifiers. When I'm talking of underscore, the moment there, if there is one underscore and a variable name, this identifier is known as what? Protected identifier. What is this protected identifier? That will be discussed in a advanced Python programming where who all can use it. Okay. When you have
Okay.
a two underscore and a variable name, this is known as private identifier.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if there like in other programming language like C, C++ or Java, there was a just 1 minute. Did I started recording? Yeah, I started. Good. So you can find this recorded also. If you want it, I can
Yeah.
share with you the recorded video. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I downloaded it already.
Okay, good enough. Okay. Okay, fine. So if what happen as like in other programming language in C, C++ or Java, there is a main function. Your program will start executing from that main function only. So if you want same thing to be done in your Python also, you can do with this special variable identifier underscore main underscore. Okay. So it's a special variable predefined by the Python to start your programming from that particular location.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I have a question. So the
Yeah.
main factor of this is the underscore, not the any words.
Yes.
So so
Underscore is the
like if I use if underscore ABC, it's not. I don't have to worry about ABC. It's the important bit is the underscore. Is
yeah.
that what?
Means I am showing this type of different when I'm using one underscore. Okay,
Yeah.
that will be considered as a protected identifier. When I'm
Okay.
using two underscore, that variable or identifier will be taken as a private identifier. When I'm not
Uh,
using any underscore, that will be taken as a public identifier.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so that is the exact meaning.
Okay. Can I just write this down?
Yeah, sure.
Underscore. So zero underscore is a public under.
Public identifier. Yeah, I'll just write it. Sure, okay, am I getting space? If ABC, then it is public.
So one.
Okay.
Yeah, with just one second. Is ABC. Um,
I'm just zooming it up.
yeah.
Hmm.
Protected
Fine.
identifier. Two underscore. Two underscore is a private identifier. Is this thing used for passwords and stuff like that?
Fine. This private protected will be used in while we were doing classes and object in advanced Python.
Okay, so do we have to memorize this now?
No, nothing.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay. Just you need to know about this one, basic one, public identifier.
Okay,
That whether any special symbol won't be allowed, any keyword cannot be 12. Okay.
okay,
Now,
okay.
as I told you that the keywords are not been used as an identifier. Now I need to see how many keywords are there in my Python. Okay, keywords mean predefined word which cannot be used as a variable name, function name, or a class name. Good
Yeah.
enough?
Yeah.
Now I want to see that. So for that, what I am doing is that I am commenting this out. For that also I have a module. Okay, so import keyword is my module name, and I want to see how many keywords are there. So again, print dir, which is a directory of
Yeah.
my keyword.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Okay.
Control S, running my program. Now it will show what all keywords are there. Oh,
All this
sorry.
would
No,
not be
no,
used.
no. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, ho, ho. dir is used for function, isn't it? So this will is saying is keyword is one function made, is kw list is another function made, and another function is main. But I want to see how many keywords are there. So for that I need to print a function called kw.kwlist. Okay.
Yeah.
Inside this, all the data will be there. What all keywords are there? Now you can see there are, as this def we were using, you'll find it out, def we were using for function. Same way,
Yeah.
these many keywords are there
And
inside
we
my.
cannot use any of these words.
Yeah, I cannot use this any of my this word. I want to find how many keywords are there. So for that, what I need to do, len is a function which is a short form of length. Okay, and I need to do pass keyword dot kw list. Okay,
Yeah.
now control S, and I'm running the program. Now it will say how many keywords are also there. So
Okay.
in this
Every, every directory that has a specific word we cannot use.
this keywords false, true, none, as, and these are predefined, already been defined in. I cannot take as
Yeah.
a function name,
Yeah.
variable name. Yeah.
Yes.
Now
Okay. I understand that.
okay. Now fine. In my this version, in my 3.6.5 version, okay, there are 33 keywords.
Yeah.
So you can write this code as well.
Okay. Let me try that. IMP import keyword print. Keyword, keyword dot k k print keyword kwlist. So how come we're doing two prints?
Yeah, we can write n numbers of a print. No problem.
Okay.
I can
Okay,
write
yes.
as many I want.
Okay. Yeah, I've got that. It has the list.
Got working?
Yeah, it doesn't give me a number.
No, it should give. You write it down len keyword dot
Okay.
kw list. It will give.
Oh, okay, okay, I didn't write that one. Uh, print then dot k w list 35.
Done?
Yeah, 35.
35. In your version, it's 35. In my 3.6.5, it is 33 only. They have increases two more. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine. Now, as I told you that comment in a Python single line comment can be done hashtag, multi-line can be done with triple quotation, single quotation mark or double quotation mark. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now today, now we will see that how to take number from the user, okay, integer number and print that you have entered a number this. Okay. So for that, what we need to do is that I have to write a code like number is my what identifier, a variable name equal to int means what integer value only it should take input enter your number good enough it will ask for this message and I am printing you have entered and the variable name. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Any problem in this two code?
No. No. Straightforward.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I am running this program. Now it will ask me the output. Enter your number. So I am adding giving 78. You have entered 78. Okay.
Yeah.
Now again if I run it, again it will ask me a number. Again I am giving 34. So whatever you give will be output. You have entered 34.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you do? You just write this code
Okay.
as well.
Number equals. Input. Uh, Trace back to the recent cell.
There is some syntax error, I think so. You have not entered int or what?
Just one second. Number equals. Okay, yes, I made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Int. Input. The syntax is gonna be probably my biggest problem.
It will come by practice, nothing no like.
Number.
Anyhow, in Python syntax is easy as compared to other programming language.
Okay. 56. So it just says enter your number. I have. Okay. All right. Good. So now I'm gonna print it. Print.
Done?
Just one second. Number. Yeah. Done.
Fine. Now, okay, I need to show. Now this was for the integer, isn't it? Now I
Yeah.
want to take a name from the user. So for that I have to create a variable called name equal to str is for string.
Yeah.
Okay. And then input, same usual. Enter your name, I'll write. Good enough.
Yeah.
Then I'll just print, and here I'll just print it out. Your name, or hello I can give instead of that. Hello. Okay. Space I'll give, comma, and name. Control S. Okay. No
Okay.
doubt in code.
There is because it's enter your name, right?
Yeah, that's all. str I have changed it. That's all. So first it is asking me enter your number. So 6
Yeah.
I am giving. Again got printed out. Then enter your name. I am writing Python. So it will say hello Python.
Uh,
Easy enough, isn't it?
okay. Okay. So you. Okay. All right. Okay, because it's just the string outlet. Yeah. Okay. Now
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
just the name outlet. Okay. Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, uh, fine. For a number, places like 1, 2, 3, 4, this is integer number. Same way, there is one more float number. Decimal point number is
Yeah.
known as float number. Okay. So
Yeah.
float number, I am giving a variable name. That's all. For that, I need to have a float as a data type. Okay.
Yeah.
Then again input. Okay. And inside this, I'll write enter your float decimal number like that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
After that, I'll just write print
Yeah.
decimal number is colon mark comma float number. Good enough.
Yeah.
Control S F5 running the program. It will ask me number 7 I have given. It will ask me a name Python I am giving. Okay. It is asking me a decimal number. So 98, 87.98. Now it is coming 87.9. Okay.
Okay. If you add like non-decimal number, is gonna reject it.
Null decimal number.
Like if it's a float input, but we
Ha.
put full, let's say,
String.
yes.
String.
Now
It
we
will
can't,
give an error. Wait, see. If I am doing 78.98, it
yeah.
wants only integer, but I am
Uh,
giving a decimal, isn't it? I am
Okay.
giving a enter, so it is giving me an error.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
since it has been defined to take only integer, so it will take integer only. Since it
mm,
is if suppose if I am giving 78.00,
yeah.
then somehow it will convert into 78.00, because no, again it is giving in, even in this also it is giving me an error.
Okay.
Okay, so integer means integer, float means float, string
Yeah.
means string.
Okay. But a string will be probably the most flexible, right?
Yes.
Okay. String you can put even the
Numbers
integer.
also.
Yeah.
Numbers, but double quotation mark we have to give it. Quotation mark, double quotation, then only it will take.
Okay. All right. Whew. How do I memorize all this, man?
It will come like if you do is easy only, like practice will, like if you do it, you will become familiar. Nothing to remember, or you can just search it out in Google. Okay.
Yeah.
At I want integer number how to take, then you will get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, written all three.
Yeah.
Fine. So these are the data types we'll go through in details in the coming classes. For today, this much only. Okay, good.
Okay. Good.
In the next class, we will do. So next Saturday, we'll just same time 5:30, isn't it?
Yeah.
It will be 13th of June. Okay, good.
Yeah.
In the meantime, do you want any questions? I can provide you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So the question is this only as an assignment. I'll just copy and paste it there. I'll take a snap, or you can take the snap if you want. Okay. Write
Mhm.
few features of Python. You have to write the features of Python.
Okay.
Okay. Second
Yeah.
question is a string or star th is a valid identifier or not?
Okay.
Third thing is write a program which take name from the user and print them.
Okay.
Fourth is write a program which take float from the user and print them.
Okay.
Last question is that tricky one. Write a line of a program which can take either integer, float or bool with one input line.
Okay.
Means you got the point. Means I will be providing not float over here. Instead of this, some other data type is there. Okay. If I
Yeah.
provide that and I run my command, even I am providing as a float number,
Yeah.
in previous case it was giving me an error, isn't it? If I
Yeah.
mentioned it as an integer, it was
Yeah.
giving me an error. But there is one data type with that if I provide float, it will accept as a float number, it won't give any error. If same code, same line of a code, if I'm running and giving an integer number, it will accept as an integer number only, it won't give any error. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Okay.
bool true or false if I provide it up.
Okay.
So this you have to search it out which data type what I have to write over here,
Uh,
that if I provide integer then also it accept, or other also it will accept. Okay.
and also, can I have the PowerPoint presentation you're using as well? Is it possible?
That can be provided, like normally we don't provide it, but if you want at the end of a class I'll be providing you. Okay, good
Like,
enough.
okay.
I'm just, you have taken this snapshot or I need to
Yeah.
provide
Yeah.
give you?
Yeah. Taking that.
Taken, no?
हाँ ठीक है.
Question is clear.
हाँ. If anything, I'll just WhatsApp you.
Sure, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
Okay
Okay.
then, bye Madhav. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, good night then.
Good night.